So what is this currency?
We are now recording. So this is two. There's always two currencies, right? So the first we're recording, okay?
Yeah.
All right. So it's like a football game or a fight. This is the Great British Pound versus the Swiss franc. The currency in the front is always the one that is represented on a chart from an up or down perspective, right? So if you look kind of right from the top, up here was as far as however much time this is the highest it went. So I call this the wall at the top, right? Which is resistance. Then I go mark this one, and I got to go a little bit up on it. That's the wall on the bottom. Can you?
How long is this time frame right here?
5 minutes per line.
Okay.
Then it's 300 lines. So take 5 minutes times 300.
Okay.
So, can you make out these two numbers?
Yeah.
The 1.2 is clear on your screen?
Yeah, it's clear.
Okay, so now what I'm about to do is measure how many pips it is from the top to the bottom, all right? It's 94 pips. So now I'm gonna zoom in a little bit because it looked like it's at a resistance now. See how it's bouncing at that one little spot? You see how the joint flickering?
Right.
It look like it's trying to break through what should be. Now look at my yellow line. Now look across. If you look to your left, hold on, let me get there.
How far left?
I'm about to show it to you. You see how right here where I'm at, the two blue Jones, the one is a wick and the one is like the thing. To the left of that top, huh?
You talking about below?
You see where my cross is at?
Yeah. Right.
Right above the cross. These two Jones right here.
Okay.
So this yellow line is touching where they both stopped at before, right?
Right.
Now go back across to the right is exactly where we are now. And that's what I mean by that resistance is a wall. So you can look and see the different times price stopped at that same exact spot.
Right.
So because of that, I'm gonna make another red line there so it can be clearer.
Although this one looked like it's a little bit farther down, but yeah.
Now look at the red line I just drew.
Right. Yeah, I see it.
So now the yellow John is really trying to break through it.
Right.
So it's breaking through a resistance, is what I'm saying. It's breaking through a wall. That's why I seen it flickering. It looked like it got every intention of going past it, though. Like, I mean, it looked like it wanted to go. Now, the original price for this trade was 1.20936. So that's 120,936. 1209. That can't be right. That must be a take profit. Tell me the numbers, Phil.
Which one?
The one that's the Great British, the one that got the same, I think it's your second from the left on the top.
Second from the left on the top.
Yeah. Don't it say Great British Pound Swiss franc?
Yeah. Close?
No, I want to know the entry price. The one at the bottom where you got to move the John over.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay, remember, so you got the second one from the left, right?
I don't see that. I mean,
all charts. There's 4 going across, right? 4
for what?
alerts.
Oh, you talking about on the other page? I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Oh, we logged out again. Hold on. Okay. All right. I'm back. I got it back up.
Okay. So the second to the left at the top should be GBP.
Yeah.
CHF.
CHF. Yes.
That's this chart right here.
Okay, the one we was just looking at. Yep.
So what's that number at the bottom? The one that you got to scroll over to see.
Okay. It's wait. That's yeah, 1.20936.
There's a number. Okay, so Phil, that number is 102. So I'm gonna put a red line there so that way that the John shows.
Okay.
You said 936, right?
Yep. 936.
936. That's 937, right? So
Okay.
I don't know when they started to trade, but this is where they started to trade at. So right now, price has went down. It hit this John, and now it's kind of bouncing back up. So right now,
Wait. So he got to stop loss in this. So they probably already out.
it didn't say it. So let's see 31 pips, right? Let's
Okay.
follow the 31 pip model.
That's where they got in at, right there, the red line.
I don't know.
Okay. Up there.
I'm about to measure how far it went against it. Right now, this was 70 pips. Remember, if you got a big enough margin, you can be in a trade like this and let it just work its way back out. Right. So this is 71 pips, and it's starting to bounce back, and now it's at negative 50 pips. But the negative 31 pips is right here.
Okay.
So let's make that line, which is right at the top of this board. So if you got in a trade somewhere over here because you thought it was going to go up, right? It would have took you out over here.
Right.
So you wouldn't still be in a trade if it was 31 pips.
Which is probably good because it went all the way down and it's.
But if you got a big enough margin to count, that's what I'm saying to you. That's why it's all relative.
When you mean big enough margin.
Right. So when you go trade, it's like going to the casino. You gotta put your money in with the broker, right? It's like going to the casino and turning your US dollars into casino chips, right? So now you got the chips. Now in the casino, you physically got your chips, but in currency, the broker's holding your chips, right? And so if you had $1,000, the casino gonna cash you out, which is called a margin call. If so, you can be in a trade, and let's say the trade is against you, and you're losing $20, but you didn't get off the elevator yet.
Right.
So it's not realized, right?
Right.
But $20 is 2% of 1,000.
Right.
Right? So right now you are losing 2% of your margin, which is the 1,000.
Right.
Well, the margin call might come in if you're losing 70%. So if you let this Joan ride out and is now losing $700 and you still in the elevator, what the casino would do is actually take you out the trade themselves and say, dog, it ain't going good for you. Margin call. So as a trader, you want to keep enough room in your broker, your margin, that the broker don't get involved. The broker not gonna let you ask back. Right. That's all the margin call is. So
okay.
Yeah.
So okay, so I understand that, but a margin call when I'm thinking about, let me go back to it before they log me out again. Looking at the way they've been trading, the margin call that wouldn't matter because I got to stop loss. I would have been out already.
1,000%. That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
1,000%. And this is what I'll be. This right here we're doing. This is what I'm doing on the Saturday morning, John. Just talking about the trade. Now,
Right.
tell me the one that was the plus 163 pips. Tell me that one. What was the pair?
It was euro and Aussie dollar.
You're Aussie. Yeah. Oh, look at that. All right, give me the entry number. The one slide to the side.
No, you can't do that now.
We don't have one for it?
Nope.
I don't know where it got in that. Okay, well I can't measure it. I can go back to that date though.
April 30th.
Okay, so that's it, May 5th. So what I would do here is make this a bigger number to make it go back more. Okay, that wasn't enough. So let's go to a higher. Now we're gonna go to a higher time frame. Okay.
All right.
So now each same candle is now worth an hour of time instead of 5 minutes of time.
Right.
Oh, look at that. There you go. See that?
Skyrocketed.
It actually went 600 pips from the bottom.
And he got out at 160 something.
Depending on when he got on, yeah.
Right. Okay, yeah. We don't really know when he got on.
Right. But now if you're looking at this chart, right?
Right.
One of the things that this red line is called the exponential moving average.
Okay.
If you back and so the reason why I have the exponential moving average on my chart is because Coach Max talks about it a lot, and I want to trade exactly how she doing, because my one way of trading ain't gonna be as powerful as 100 of us trading the same way. You know what I'm saying? Right. So you can say that you can feel comfortable that when it closed right here. Oh, let me go. Now price had, so if you watch the moving average, right? Price is moving away from the moving average here, right? Mm-hmm. So it's going heavier on the downside. Then here it kind of gets back up close to it. Mm-hmm. So you're watching price, and what it actually does here is it crosses the moving average. So I would say if somebody was going to get into the trade on the 30th,
probably got in right there.
I'm gonna show you which one. You were watching it dance on the hour chart. It passed. This is 1 hour of time. This one looks scary because it actually ran up and hit a resistance and bounced back off. That's actually called rejection. Like how strong this wick is. That's called rejection. Like it hit up here and said, "No, sir." Somebody threw it back down. Blah blah blah. But so this looked like it want to go back down. Like that's normally a high sign that it want to go back this way. So then it actually came back, which would have tricked the shit out of me, and came right back up. Right. The thing that now, if you look at how long it was down, you could kind of say it wanted to turn around now. But this little picture right here is is lying. You know what I mean? Because you don't get to see this one. You get to just watch this one. Mm-hmm. 8 times out of 10, if you ain't know something else, you thinking the price gonna hit here and go back down some. So that's weird. So I don't even want to say that one. I think after this one closed over, but it lied to you. I mean, I have to tell you, I wouldn't have been all gung ho. Now somebody gonna tell you that it's retracement. And they're gonna do, but it bounced off the like that sound like somebody. So what happens is you got buying pressure and selling pressure, right? I would have read this as somebody at this level was willing to put their money up to push it back down here. But then this is what happened. What this person didn't know is there was so much pressure now coming up that it took them right back out, right? So whoever was agreeing with this candle that it was going to go back to the sell, or go bearish, they got their ass handed to them. Because lo and behold, so I say you would have got in a trade comfortably right here. You would have wanted price to close over this versus resistance because it's the ceiling. As soon as you pass it, it becomes support as the floor. Okay. Now, hindsight is always 20/20. That's why I'm telling you that this joint here would have been wacky for me. So, but if you get in here.
So in other words, you might have been with the with old boy that was looking for it to go down.
The thing is, I bet on a 5-minute chart. Yeah. And that's part of it. That's what I'm saying. It can get crazy for you. You can have your bias and then say, well, since I've seen this 18 times before, this would have mean this time. But as it did that, right, it still stayed above the 50. So the statistics are it has a higher probability of going up. Over here, the statistics are it has a higher probability of going down. So when they get right about here, you want to probably not be in the bet. You know what I'm saying? Because price is undetermined. Does that make sense to you? Mm-hmm. Yeah, so price is like a living thing. You know what I mean? But so I would have gotten a trade somewhere around here if it would have been the 30th, right? We're still at the 30th. So, and the 30th was. The 30th was, it was a Thursday too. So, yeah, absolutely. So, yeah, but anything right here, yeah, you're 100, you said 163, right?
Yeah, 163.
Yeah, that's this. Like, it ain't far. Yeah, I mean, considerably.
How fast it went up.
Yeah. Now, this ain't fast. Each one of these is an hour. It just was consistent. Yeah, it decided to go up, and it didn't take any pit stops. But that's what we can do. We can and so like I said, Saturday, what my vision for the John, first, of course, build credibility for the team. Blah 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 blah. Help Dion shore up his system to make sure you add value on both sides, the network marketing side and the training side. I mean, and the iQuadrant side. Blah blah blah. Whatever questions you got, we got a little bit more time because you said you got to go 1:30.
Yeah. What was? I mean, that was basically it. Just a little bit about how this, how this works. So now, I mean, so for me, and I'm kind of looking at the screen now. I guess I got to come in here now. What do I do to set up like like put money in my account, get it live?
Well, you got the broker. When you set up the broker account, it say live account or demo.
Okay, hold on. How do I do that?
Let me see the link real quick.
Like, where do I go to set up the account?
I'm about to tell you right now, big bro. Hold on. I got more than one screen. Just, you know what I mean? I got some stuff happening you can't see right now.
Yeah, me too. I just had to click back so I can see you.
I'm gonna just forward this to you, so that way I don't have to do a bunch of stuff.
Oh, okay. So I see on here, I got new trade alerts.
Okay.
So they send the trade alerts to your back office.
That's what I said. And then you can. I don't know how to do the Telegram. I know you gotta have Telegram, but I don't remember how I started getting the trade alerts on my phone from Telegram. I know Ram has helped me with it, but I'm not sure how. You got an email now too.
Now, in the back office?
No, I sent you an email.
Oh, regular email, okay.
And get your jank up, get your IQ up.
All right. I'm looking at that on my phone. I gotta get something to eat too. Stomach touching my back. Okay. FX link.
Yeah.
So now, what is that? Is that just like a foreign exchange account, or is it?
Yeah, it's your broker account. So every broker is your access to making trades in the market, right? Because the trades are actually happening on a large scale, right, between banks. So the broker got the broker to plug.
But it's not just one broker. I can use different ones.
Yeah, there's a bunch of brokers. Absolutely, absolutely. 1000%.
So I already had an account when I was in with Bugs.
Yeah, but that might have been cryptocurrency, so I don't know if it's the same.
That was crypto.
Right, but I'm saying I don't know if that broker also does FX.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying. Right.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying. So
I'm trying to think. Do I got money in that account? I gotta look.
that's that get that money talk right there.
No. Trust me, it's small money. That's why. You know what I mean?
No, listen, I'm celebrating it with you. You know what I mean? I'm good.
That's that small money conversation.
So
seriously.
So the way it's working on a bigger scale, there are big trades happening, and the broker is the plug. So it's like your bookie almost, right?
Mm-hmm.
You're setting a bet with the broker, and then they're either it's funny because some brokers they call B book your trade, which means they take the other side of it. So they say, okay, you think it's gonna go up? I'm a bet against you, and I got enough room to be able to pay if you win. Other brokers just take you straight into the market and then just take the commission. I'd rather be taken straight into the market just because it feels funny to me that you betting against me and you the one holding the money. But that's why I said like sometimes when it don't hit your take profit exactly, I think they'd be booking me saying, let's just see if you really did hit it. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But that's back to I know the trading side of
it.
But to answer your question, because we're recording it, to go from demo, which is free, to live, you have to send them your ID, and then once you send them your ID and show them who you are, set up a way for the money to get there, PayPal, whatever. I know Rambit sent it over from Bitcoin, so that might help you out with your other account. And then the money's inside the broker. Is at the casino. You got what you call the chips.
All right, so what I'm doing now is I just put in like the last 10 trades from this trade alert,
right,
in succession that close, not including the ones that's still pending.
Yeah, got it.
So it's a total of the last 10 is a total of 545 pips
To the plus side.
to the plus side.
Then what you do is go live, bet 10 cents a pip, right? So that way it's light, and just start following the trade alerts, and you can tell me.
So if it was 10 cents a pip, that would be what, $50?
Huh?
That would be $50.
How much you would have won?
Yeah.
Yeah. Only reason why I said 10 cents a pip is so you got room to learn while it's moving. You know what I mean?
Right.
Because you got to bet a certain amount of your margin, blah, blah, blah.
And those 10 go back to April 28th.
That's not a long time ago.
Right.
Yeah. So what you got to do in that scenario is, based on what we're looking at, is you got to gauge what take profit to set yourself for.
Right.
So what I would go to do, like, and we can set up another time when you got time. We can actually look at all 10 trades and record it and make a whole training out of it, right?
Right.
How long the trades were for? You know what I mean,
Mm-hmm.
You tell me that when we go to this one and we know it's the 30th, We don't know. We don't know. Oh, we can. What was it? Take profits.
What?
Let's do it again as a training, so we can record, and let's walk through all 10 trades, and I'll chart them. You know what I mean?
Right.
We can kind of get a gauge on how long the trade was going, good or bad.
Right.
If you want to.
Yeah. I'm just trying to see again, because I don't know these people at all. I mean, I know they're the company as a company are saying this is, whoever this person is got to be good money because they're giving them out to the masses. So
10,000%.
yeah, I'm just trying to see how his bets came out the last 10.
Yeah, and that's 1,000%, 1,000%. And because I hadn't done that yet, I hadn't been using them. I've been using,
right.
I've been using. She showed like I was in Indianapolis, right, and I was testing her 10 pip, her 20 pip and dip system in front of David. So I was just saying. So I wasn't on. First, I've done it with a live call too. But what I did was So what she do is she go to a line chart first. So this is the same hour chart. It just changed the way the information is being shown to you, right?
Right.
Then she made her support and resistance lines based off where these edges meet. Now, I know this is a Head and Shoulders, but that's me because I trade. But so she made these Jones. And if you look, it gotta have like more than one spot where it's
hitting that. Right.
Exactly. So that's support and resistance. Then she went from support and resistance. So this is what I was testing. I wanted to see, okay, what we really talking about? So it might be some more here that I didn't take the time to the rest of it.
I found some information for how is Wolverine a mutant?
Listen.
Would that help?
No. Yo.
Okay.
Eavesdropping.
You know what I mean? Wired your own house. So then what she did, right? She took this line right here, which you'll see in a minute, off of these wicks. So this is about to be a trade at some point in time, right? So we're under the 50, right? And we're right here, which is where it needs to break in order to take the trade. So the loudest thing she said on the whole thing for me, she said a lot of loud stuff, is sit on your hands. Because I can get here and I can talk myself into it's going to go anyway, let's get it now, right? But the model is to mark where you at, and it's really this one, because this one was an indecision candle. It's actually called a doji, but you don't got to know that. So now it looked like it's starting to turn around, right? Now we're on an hour. Then she takes it down to the 5. Now you're looking where the line is at, right? And now the thing we would do is sit and wait until, now what happens is at the end of every 5 minutes was a minute and 55 seconds left. There's going to be another candle, right? So you're waiting for the candle to close, right? So the game plan here is when the candle closes under this line, not when it's here, but when it closes under the line, go ahead and take the trade. And now if you look under here, for me, you got 40 pips before it goes to the next support. Now there could be another support here because I didn't draw it all the way. And it could be some 5-minute supports, but this was off the hour chart, so it was a stronger support. Does that make sense?
Right.
So the gameplay here would be to now start watching TV, because I did all of the mapping out.
Right.
When it closes past here, because it might go here and bounce, because this is also like a support resistance because it was on those wicks, remember?
Mm-hmm.
So those are also times where price turn in like a unison, whatchamacallit. So you want to make sure price don't want to turn here. So if it's in the middle of the joint, you still got to wait. But her model is wait till it closes here, and then you just let it ride from here. And so let's say this one here, right? I'm going to show you 20 pips. This is 21 pips of movement.
Mm-hmm.
It's not a super long way to go. So this one candle in a 5-minute period of time traveled 15 pips.
Mm-hmm.
So it ain't crazy. And then now that we on the chart, you start looking, and I don't want to mess up because this is the one we really want to pay attention to, but you can start to see so you can start seeing price was here, it bounced down, it went here, it bounced down, it went here, it bounced down, and try to go back up. It went up here, it bounced down. So you can see it starting to push down from this being a wall again now. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And you take the trade when it breaks under here. And that's what she taught. So I'm looking at how she taught it like, okay, using the hour chart to see, okay, got it, okay. And then set the trade. Now, I'm silly. So instead of me setting one trade, I'll set 3. One for 5 pips, one for 10 pips, one for 20 pips. What you got at 130? What you about to go do?
Well, actually, it's not even me. It's Jada that needs this laptop at 1:30. I'm about to go eat. That's what I'm about to go do. I'm talking to D right now as we're on the phone.
Okay. 12th Street D?
Uh-huh.
How you doing?
He doing good. I asked him, I'm asking him about trades because I know he, like,
Play?
huh?
He playing this market or a different market?
No. I'm asking him, I didn't know if he did or didn't.
Okay.
But I'm asking him, did he, has he ever thought of doing online trading? So he started responding back. I'll tell you what he said in a second. I'm just trying to reply back to him.
Has he been back out in the Phoenix anytime since I last time I saw him?
No.
Okay.
No. So
you want me to stop recording this? Let me stop.
Oh yeah, you can.
Let me stop recording so we can let D business be private.
Stop
recording.